I tell you guys, I crashed this thing so many times. I just had a crash flying FPV. I'm gonna show you what happened. I broke two of these that I already replaced. So I already replaced those two, and I'm gonna show you how I make the shaft, because the shaft is bent. Look at this. You see how it shakes? You see how it shakes? So this shaft is bent. We're gonna replace the shaft. We're gonna make a new shaft. Those are all my old shafts that I keep for the length of it. This is bent. This was bent also. I already fixed that part. So let's get to the shaft part, and we go from there. These are the stainless steel rods that I buy on Amazon. They are 5 millimeters thick, but the bearing right here is 4.97 millimeters. So this is 0.03 millimeters too fat. So what I do, well, I cut it to length, and then I will show you guys how I make it smaller. Now, to make it smaller, I mean, to cut it, this shaft is one of the shafts that I bought with the helicopter. One of the first shafts I bought. This thing cost me, there's another one that's also bent, cost me $40, and they don't make them anymore. So for $40, I bought 5 of these for, I think it was $7.99 on Amazon. And what I do, I take the one I bought a long time ago, I measure it like so, you see, and like that. So like this, I have the length of it right here. I don't know if you guys can see this with the little red mark on it. So there, I cut this with the grinder, and I will show you guys how I make it fit in the bearing. These are parts, I mean, little screws and stuff that I kept over the years from all the crashes. This also, all the screws and parts that I can reuse. This is the bearing I'm talking about. Where is it? This is the bearing I'm talking about. That is 4.9 something millimeters. So we have to make this fit in there like that. So this is smaller than this. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it fit. So I'll show you guys how I do that. Before cutting the shaft, let's remove everything, and then we can start by, you know, making the parts necessary for that. So I don't know, man, this little thing, I love it so much that I keep repairing and repairing. But that's what makes it fun, because I can repair and be happy with it, you know what I mean? And fly it all the time. Oh, this is broken too. I didn't see that. I mean, this one is bent, as you can see. Bent. but we're gonna fix that real quick. Let's put this back. It's so we're back to normal on that one. So a little bit more. Okay, put this back over here. Perfect. So let's remove this one. This little helicopter seen well, when I bought it, I had it for, well, I have it since 2017, I think, 16 or 17. So 10 to 9 years ago. I love it. I mean, nothing. The only thing that's work around it is this. Is the frame. That's it. This is a T-Rex 450. T-Rex 450 gears. The bottom one, the top one is a T-Rex 450. The bottom one is E-Flight 450. I make them fit, so like this, whatever I can find, whatever parts they're still making, I can, you know, replace, because they're discontinued. And if you find them, they are like very expensive, so there's no need for that. So I make them. Forget it. Here we go. Let's see if it's gonna come out. Of course, that's bent. Oh, that thing is bent real bad. It's real bad. Let me remove this. Look. Look at this. Wow, it's really bent. And the thing is, I didn't even crush it that hard. But hey, let me remove this so I don't break anything over here either. That thing wasn't even hard. It wasn't even a hard crash, but it's okay. I mean, what can we do? And I enjoy working on it. I love, relaxes me actually to work on this thing. My wife don't understand me. She says you have too much patience. Well, with age, patience come too. I'm a kid at heart. Like before, I don't know if you guys gonna know this this commercial, but back then there was a store called Toys R Us, and their thing, I don't want to grow up, I'm gonna always be a Toys R Us kid. So this is me right now. I'm a kid at heart, man. I'm 54 years old and still playing with my stuff. That's how life should be. Do what makes you happy. That's it. Here we go. Oh, this one is also, what? No way. It's also bent. Let's open it some more. Wow, now you can really see it. So let's see if I can remove this. That's really bent. There we go. Jesus. Whew. It's broken here. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's cracked. Let's see if we can remove this with the crack. Let's see. Here we go. So this is what I'm telling you guys. The shaft doesn't fit in the, because that's smaller than the shaft, but we're gonna fix that. It's no problem. This is the rod with the mark I made. Remember, these are the two little holes I have to make for the screws to go in. So that's how I make the shafts. So we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut the rod. This is the other piece. I can make another one with it. Let's see. I'll show you guys a second. You see? I'm gonna remove this little, I don't know if you guys can see it, little lip on it. You see it? So make it flat like the bottom, and then make these holes before shaping it smaller. And now it's better. I'll finish it up completely very nicely, but let's make the holes now. With my hole puncher, make a little indentation, both sides. And then with the big boy, forgot my hammer. to the other side now. So like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, now I'm gonna use the belt sander so I can make it a little flatter, so like this the drill press won't have any problems. So like this, when I put the drill bit on it, it won't have anything to mess it up. So now, let's get on the drill bit. Sometimes the drill bit is so small that it catches on it. Tighter. Perfect. So the holes are made, but I have to make them a little bit bigger. You see? A little bigger. Let's change the drill bit. Clean this up. There we go. Make sure it's straight. Perfect. Back over here. Alright. Now they're a little bit bigger. We're gonna go back on the belt sander so we can smooth it before making the shaft a little smaller. Oh. Now we're smoothing the side, so the side of the holes, so like this. When I make the shaft smaller with the sandpaper, it doesn't rip the sandpaper. I'm using a 400 grit sandpaper. So this is how I do it. I put it here. Make sure it fits real tight. So go back and forth, rolling it. It's tight, because if it's not tight, it's not gonna work. Yep, just like that. There we go. So we roll it. Just like so. Put it on the vise like that. Squeeze it a little bit, not too much. So like this we can remove this easily. Put it on a drill bit. Put this on a drill bit. On a drill, sorry. Spray some WD-40 in there. And some on the shaft. And then we go to work. By squeezing it more, while pushing in and out, we squeeze it. And now we're gonna try it on the bearing. It doesn't take a long time. A lot, because it's only 0.03 millimeters. So let's see. You see? It's a little tight up here, but that's fine. The reason why, because we're gonna flip it. And do the same process. Spray some WD-40 in there. And some on the shaft. And repeat the process. Oops. Let's see. This is very, very hot. Very hot. A little bit more. See how it's smoking? Very hot. Supposed to wait. Got burned. Supposed to wait when it cools down. The bearing is already very hot. Let's wait till it cools down. Now that it's cool, I cooled it down with a little bit of water. So this is the bearing. So now it goes perfect. So now we can install it on the helicopter. Let me just make sure everything on the other side also. Oops, let me clean that. Let me make sure everything is on the other side. Perfect, perfect. So this is how I make the shaft. Now, they were charging me a bunch of money for this in a machine shop. I have to bring them the rod and they have to shave it down for it to fit. I think they charged me $70 for the whole rod to fit in this bearing. The rod is not even that long. Okay, this is another one. This is the size. So $70 to shave this down. And I told them thank you very much, and I figured out a way to do it myself. So like this, easier. Boom, finish. Now let's make sure that all the little screws they fit. Very good. And the other one. Very good. Perfect. So now we can put this back together. You see, remove this. This is the bent one. We're just removing the parts we need from it. Let's see if it's gonna come out. Because look how bent this is. Let me just. Here we go. Perfect. So, top and bottom. There we go. So now we have to make sure it goes in properly. Perfect. Align the holes. The hole under here is aligned, so let's put the little screw back. Perfect. Now let's put the stop. Perfect. Oops. All right. Let's put the main head. Here we go. Now let's line it up. Here. It's a little tight, but that's how I make it, so it will be very stiff. There we go. A little knot. That's the hard part right there. It goes so tight. Close. There we go. Nope. Nope, and then nope, and then nope. Good. Now let's make sure that this right here is level. All this I learned by myself, of course, and straight. Once you're in the hobby, you're gonna learn all these things by yourself. Nobody will teach you nothing. So you have to learn how to make your parts, how to do everything. Leveled right here. Perfect. Now let's put this back, and then we can have the first test run to see if the shaft is straight. Okay, now this one on the side. There we go. All right, now let's see. Let's plug it in. Takes a second to set, but I'll show you guys after it sets. Look at all this mud. That's where I went in the mud. But let's see if it's straight. Perfect. Perfectly straight. This came out, so I'll put it back. Okay, we're gonna put some used blades. When I crash them, the ones that don't break, I keep just for that because I don't have any more blades. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put these, make sure it flies correctly, and then I'm gonna order some blades. But let's get to it. It's vibrating a little bit because the blades are not balanced. But once I balance the blades, it's gonna be perfect. Once again, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. It flies okay. I gotta still tweak it, but it's good, better than before. Thank you.